Oh, what is happening with my microphone? Hello? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wait a minute. Hmm. What is this? Reduce the chroma key. It should be fine. Ah. Anyways, hello, bonjour. How are you doing? Cigarette. So, welcome to my new castle. As you know, it's not my new castle, it's one of my old castles. It is a new castle in the sense of being renovated and putting new gold and new pictures everywhere from the Louvre. I bought some. But hey, just took them. I'm the king of France. Anyways, some red wine. Cheers. It's okay. It's okay. It's not Bordeaux, but it's okay. Let's drink some coffee too. Red wine, cigarette, and coffee. What do you want more? I don't know. Yeah. Very good. So, let's play Age of Empires 2. Continue playing. We are playing the Northern's campaign. We lost one mission yesterday, which was very unsuccessful against Louis the asshole, as I call him. And we're gonna try to finish the mission today. I don't know if we can finish the campaign because it is still a lot to do, I guess. But we're gonna play for some time and then gonna see. So, anyways, I would say we're gonna just jump into the game so we can enjoy more of the Age of Empires 4. So, how is it? My beard is a little bit messy today. I don't know why. Here, I cannot see. Ah, mon dieu. Sacre bleu! Oui, sacre bleu. Here we are. In the campaign of Age of Empires 4. The new RTS game. Very lovely. You really enjoyed playing the old Age of Empires games some few years ago. Then of course the remastered versions too. It was a very nice mission. Game, not mission. So here we are, Emperor. This is the battle. We're fighting Louis. So Louis is very strong. He has so many units. And we got our ass kicked yesterday in the mission. We made some mistake. I think we're gonna stay in the main village and directly start building units instead of trying to run around and do some stupid stuff. Can we play the 100 years campaign now? Oh, now it is okay. Now it is actually playable. But of course we are going to continue with Normans to the last mission to Lincoln. Is this Lincoln from the USA? Maybe. Maybe his brother. Who knows? Grandpa, possibly, seeing the time. Anyways. Maybe not. Who knows? Rebu, let's start the mission. There are some secrets, videos and stuff. Oh, we get crossbow? Where? Ah, this is here. For the whole campaign. Never mind. Because we watched the mail making yesterday. So, let us jump into possession. The mission. In the Norman campaign. So, yeah, I was a little bit confused, but I'm now fine. We're level 10. I don't know what to do with the levels. It's okay. It's our imaginary penis, as you know. That's okay. Let's go. Oh, load save game? No, we can just start. I think we can just start from the beginning. We're gonna watch the video to groove into the campaign and the mission, and then we're gonna start kicking ass of the Louis, to roll Louis the asshole, the French. Most of French, but French hate French. That's normal. That's in our culture, in our blood, you can say. Anyways, what's the mission? Enough talking.
William the Conqueror's sons had resolved their long feud over Normandy, with King Henry wresting possession away from his brother. But the French King Louis VI would not accept Henry's heir as the future Duke of Normandy. Henry's fragile power would face its first test, an invasion by the French king.
Okay. So we're going to start directly with building stuff in the base. Because yesterday I was like trying to run around and go to the north, but that is no sense. The chance encounter is the farmlands of Normandy. So King Henry the first face open battle against the France's illustrious King Louis VI. So let's get and see. Palisade walls are a quick and cheap way to delay enemy attacks. Sometimes. Let's go.
In the disputed countryside between Normandy and France, a smouldering farmstead gave away the beginnings of a French invasion.
Yeah.
At the head of the vast army stood King Louis of France himself.
Where's Louis?
An English scout hastily rode to inform King Henry of England, who was still en route to defend his borders.
Okay, let's go.
Hearing of the threat, villagers and guards fled their English-held towns and retreated to the stronghold of Fleury.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in Fleury. Just stay here. Start building stuff. With only 1,000 okay.
Above all, the English forces in Normandy had been commanded to hold the town of Fleury and await King Henry's arrival.
What? Oh, not enough resources, okay. So they're going to call. Okay, this is our units. That's one. Let's go. Do we have any archers? I don't think so. Heavy archers will be missed, I think. Huh? That was a long bomb. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I messed up my hotkeys. Anyway. Get food. We need also the wood. It takes some more, it's a long time. 7 food.
As the village of Crescenville fell, all English hopes lay in holding Fleury for the king's arrival.
Oui. Move on. Come on, people. Come on. Let's build a mule. Maybe like here. Again. Not sure what they're doing here, but okay. I think they will die, right? If they continue walking here. So let's send them here, maybe. Wait. Move. Oh no, mon dieu. Anyway, come on, build stuff. Where is he? There. Move on.
The town of Crescenville succumbed to the French, and the English were pushed back towards Fleury.
Oh no, Fleury, let's go. We need more archers. Where is he? This is a little bit annoying. Okay. Checking. Okay. This when I go like this, it only shows me the. Okay, it only shows the strongest buildings. Okay, never mind. Just testing stuff. Need to get used to my keyboard. Foot, come on, keep. No, 5 in foot. Come on. 5 in wood, 5 in food. Not sure we need so much grit. Come on. I need to get used to my keyboard. Kinda struggling with the buttons. Go on, let's get some food. Spot my food. What do we miss? Wood, we don't have any wood. Oh my dear. A pikeman would be nice, I think. Spare one. To hold off. The English. Oh, mon dieu. I mean the French, we are English. I don't know, good position. Hold position as well. Ah, mon dieu. Ah, I forgot if you move them. They just attack randomly. It's like super annoying. How can we hold this? Ah, man, I think we're losing again. How do you hold it? Should we like have another like line of? Oh yeah, I don't. Come on. Oh, this is like not good. Yep, lost. Should we just build? Oh, let's see. Maybe we need to block them off here. Something like that. Like here. Okay.
At last, King Henry and his forces
Never
made
mind.
their arrival at Fleury.
Never mind. King is there. There is the king. Okay. Fair enough. Come on. The king is here. Let's take. Lucky, lucky. A lovely copy. Okay. What are still in
Knowing that
the
King
inside?
Louis himself was on the field, Henry saw his chance to put England's claim to Normandy beyond doubt.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Wait a minute. Connected. Is it connect? Hey. How can I? It's destroyed, right? Can I just? Okay. I hope it connects automatically. So can I now? Okay, now it's working. Now the hotkeys are working. So yesterday I used a set of hotkeys. Vessel, can we upgrade? No. I set up hotkeys for the aiding villagers. It was not working. But today it's working. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Why? It's sometimes working, sometimes not. We have like 20 villagers on foot. Yeah. We don't have enough wood. We don't have enough wood. Where is the food? Yeah. Come on. We might. It's not perfect what's happening right now. That's a low moment. It's like a long bowman. I would say gonna concentrate on long bowman and spearman. Of course, we need more buildings, more production buildings. Not enough. Anyway. Walter. We need more food. Production isn't very good. Okay. This with 14 in the wood. That should be enough. I'm just testing. Okay. What's going on here? No. Some French is attacking and destroying all the stuff. That's always. We'd like to have some upgrades. We need more gold. We have 6.
King Louis,
We have so many of them.
determined to
But
oust
we
the
need wood
English
right
from
now.
Normandy, began sending attack parties to harass King Henry and his forces.
Oh mon dieu, asshole. What an asshole. Is he going to attack me? Huh? Eh? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Sometimes it is, for some reason, a little bit annoying. Okay, so what do we have? You. Monsieur, can you please like go or something? How can I like remove? Oh, we need actually buildings. I'm gonna remove those guys. I think we're being attacked by the English. Oh, Zeram. We should be fine. Yeah. Let's build. Oh, can we build another one? Not enough resources. We need more gold. We have no one on gold. That's not good. There's more stuff. We have so much food. We have so much food, but nothing on gold. That's not good. Food is okay, I think. No. What's going on? What the hell? Destroy the British. French. My mom is getting confused. Okay. Can we build this guy to build a new wall? Is it walled off? No idea. Anyways, let's continue. Let's build more houses, just in case. Oops. Fucking hell. I misclicked. Okay. We're doing this. We're doing this. With enough food and stuff, let's actually build something. I need a castle age. Wait a minute. We need gold. We need more gold. Can you like tell this directly here? Alberto. I would say they're gonna get the siege. No. What I'm doing? We need to get the new. Okay. Get the next H. That's here. Is it finished? No, it's not. Teleport. Told you so. 400 bucks. Could have buy Age of Empires. Anyway. Oh my god, how much gold do we need? 600. King's Palace and the White Tower. Excellent keeper behaving technology and bonuses. Extra center with life behaving. Town center keep. Okay. The White Tower. Sounds nice. Can I kill this guy? Nice. Okay, worker. I think we have enough. Oh, gold. We can buy. Build, I mean. The White Castle. That's nice. The game's actually fun, so I'm struggling with my keyboard still, but should be fine. I'm actually thinking I should buy a new keyboard because I have like an old one from Alienware, so I don't know. I think I need a new one. I wanted it to like flat, I don't know. Do you have idea? Are there like any new decent keyboards, like from Logitech or something? Come on. Can you kill them? They're so strong. Mon dieu. But he has a long bomb. Back. The White Tower. Okay, now we can just produce units as crazy. Give me all the units. Okay, very nice. And after that, we produce for me more buildings. Oh, okay, I don't like this. Why do they skip building? Okay, that's not good. Annoying. Slightly annoying. Okay. You have a razor? Yeah, maybe I should buy a new one. Like I'm happy with my Logitech mouse, obviously, with the MX5. Is this 516? The remake of the old one, which is fine, but yeah, my mouse. I mean my keyboard. I don't like it. It's okay, like for custom for casual games, but I don't know. Kind of struggling with it. What's that like? I suck. Is it for melee? Melee damage, falling on siege, increase melee armor. Yeah, let's go. Wait, I wouldn't go mechanical. My mouse is in the way. Yeah, I have a mechanical, like very old one. I think this one is like, I don't know, at least 7 years old. I mean, it's still fine. It's like from Alienware, so stuff from Alienware pretty much doesn't break, which is super nice. But I don't know. Oh, what can we do here? Look at this. Armored clad. Longbowman. Knights. Ooh, crossbow. Mangonel. A spring orb. 200 gold, 500. Bonus damage versus siege enemy. Okay, let's have a look. The British coming, the British. French, I mean, French. Always confused. The French are coming! I don't have any wall. Kill it. Oh. Why do you like hunting down my archers? That's one. What's this? Awesome. I think we have the White Tower. What's this? A monastery. Siege workshop. Keep. New town center, stone wall. We don't have any stone. Outpost. Okay. Hold it in answer. Okay, let's like start producing like crazy. It's 4. Let's do some nice upgrades and just push the longbowman. Some semi-resources. Jeez. Spurman. Okay, so let's go. Hesta. Let's go actually, let's attack. Hello. Everything is working. Maybe we need a little bit more of the pikemen. No, let's get the upgrades. Upgrade. Easy upgrade. Oh, it takes like so long for the siege weapons. If you didn't have that ridiculous head and like a shit, I would never believe you were a Frenchman. It confused me for a German commando. Commander almost. German commander? I will put your head on the baguette. Ooh. Let's kill them. He's a French. We're also French, but somehow you're not French. Very confusing. Chevalier! Isn't so select. Fucking hell, come on. Spearman. Oh my god. Captain! Destroyed. Where are my knights? I lost my knights, so. I lost my knights. And I have no idea why we don't have any queues here, so I can see what we're producing and why not, what not. So annoying. Like super annoying. So much gold. Hello? Love the way you pick up the accent and lose it when you focus. Yeah. I guess that's what's happening. My inner German is still there. Okay. Let's push the French back from the grinding. Hello. Ooh. Oulalo. Come on. Kiss at yours. Ooh, the gold. Nice. Really not following. Very nice. Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
King Henry's men struck at the French forces and recaptured the town.
Nice. Nice. There. Have we now? No. Where am I? Eh? They're not ready yet. Come on, build the buildings. We need a lot of the spearmen, I would say. Armor klaar. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. Build the buildings. Estes cometh. Whatever. That's all. Let's go here. Capture. Rassembler. What? Is this a camp? King Louis is counter-attacking? What an asshole. He's not supposed to counter-attack. What an ass. The more longbowman, I would say. And we actually maxed out. But why not? Let's just get me all the units. Actually, not enough resources. Oh, I've not stone. Where is the stone on this map? Stone. There. Oh, why are you here alone? Mon Dieu. Wait a minute, are they going to? They're going to the city. They're going to the city, assholes. Oh yeah. No. Hey. Okay, that's annoying that I actually like pass my units and go to the city. We're mixed out. Sí. ¿Qué pasa? Sadly Spanish. It's a Bowman. It's a Bowman. Mr. Bowman. Ooh, some... Any upgrades? Ooh, what's this? Military Academy. Reduces the time it takes to produce infantry. Sounds good. Quende, kill. He's a British, French, whatever. Kill everyone. Okay, let's go. Let's huh? Oh. Yes. Let's go to the Krasnodar. Do you have those marks somewhere? What? I just want to about me to see. What mark? The big one? Sweet marks? You mean like those here? Big ones, or you mean the coffee cups? Oh, wait a minute, I need to concentrate. Is there raiding? No. Read it. No idea why they're talking German. Coffee cup? This one? Nope. I used to have them in the Stream 11 shop, like in the online shop, like merch shop. I don't know if they're still there. I need to check. I don't know. It's like if I turn the shop for something. Population capacity. I know. Just give me my units and stop bitching around. Give me units. Maybe I disable the shop because I was just like trying to use it and just it was only like for me to get some stuff. Just playing around with the shop. Ta-da! But I can check if I can, exciting.
With the border towns
Turn it on again.
King Henry's claim to Normandy faced
Normandy.
only one more obstacle.
That's so annoying. I cannot click like on the door. Look at this.
In the
It's so
humble
annoying.
peasants' fields of Bremule, two kings would settle their claim to Normandy.
Normandy, it's mine. You did better. There's someone taking my... LOL. What nice. Okay. So, let's prepare for the final battle. There is... Look at this, there is Louis. King Louis as well. Where is he? In the back. Okay, so let's set up. Safety. Intende pretende, yeah. Okay, so if you click with your villagers on the mill, they're not gonna do anything. You have to actually click on the fields, okay? King Louis is counter-attacking, asshole. It seems double-clicking is more effective than one click. Yeah, I must say the unit controls are not very nice. I don't know. Huh? Never heard any of your shit on the about section. What? About you mean in the Discord? I was confused. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, there's like a lot of bullshit there. There is indeed a lot of stupid stuff. Sperman? Sperman? You mean Sperman? Sperman. Lol, destroy my building, asshole. Easy French. Lolo. Ho ho ho. Ooh la la. Mon dieu, defeat the King Louis army. With the Peel King Louis. Everything is just... we cannot kill anyone, we cannot build anyone in the next step. We get like all the... What is this? Network of Citadel? Attack speed. Add a defensive spring on placement to the structure. Okay. Just get some upgrades. It's okay, you don't have to. You know, just having fun playing video games and being stupid. So are you going to like try playing it like more professionally? Age, or are you stuck to with Warcraft? I mean, stuck with two. Because I'm curious, because there's like, I think is it this weekend on Saturday? There's like a first big event, a tournament with I think $20,000 or euros. So it would be like the first one, first big tourney for Age 4, and like a lot of those big names also participating. So it would be cool if like Age would be became quite big and actually a new esport. Fuck. Okay, what? This should be like forbidden, like having groups, like units in two groups. Okay, there's Louis. Louis asshole. Louis asshole. There he is. Attack. Vanguard. Asshole. King Louis. The asshole. Where are my reinforcements? What are you doing here? Come on. Not building the long domain. Okay. Maybe I will lose other units. It is possible. Okay. The Royal Knights are quite strong, I think. Okay. Regroup. Spare me. The good thing is we have no issues now with control groups anymore. That's quite nice. So, but what do we do against them? They have like a lot of cap, right? So it should be okay to build this permanent. Give me everything. Wow, I have so many resources. Jesus Christ. Good hair. No, it's... Oh no. Oh, I'm so rusty. RTS. Jesus Christ. There are more units here. Let's ship them like all here. Ja, niet aan die. I have more. Do I have more units? Do I have more units? Oui. Come on, my friends. Winheste. What are you doing? I'm doing here, guys. All the upgrades. These are like spearman, calf, like a lot of calf. I think he's cheating. Oh, meneer. Hestes cometh. Sperreman. Okay. What are my villagers? By the way, just asking. There's no one building more stuff. Hello? Like move and build something, yeah? Unit control is really annoying. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! They call him Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Hello, woman. What's the better, eh? Oui. Destroys the building. What are you hearing about? Spider-Man. Este beste. What is this? Archery. The archery, oui, the archery produces more archers. Spider-Man. Oh, okay, why are you here? Why are you there? Asshole. Oh mon dieu, we don't have any population capacity available for my units. Not good. Spider-Man. And Heste. No idea what I'm talking about. Well, I'm here back. Many units of base. Ay. What? Still gold. Oi. Give me the gold. No. Now, are we maxed out? We are maxed out. Just queue up, everyone. Because we have like 1 billion resources. It feels. Okay. Spider-Man. Okay, let's go. Let's kick as of the Louis, yeah? That's for Louis. No. I don't know, just yeah. En garde, Essol. Oh, look at the Louis, huh? In the back. Anticipating the attack. Yes, the pen's full of the shit. En garde. Kill them. That's what I'm doing. The bomb. Spider-Man. Kill everyone we like. Because we are Spider-Man. Ooh, we are winning. Aha, King Louis, yeah, sorry. Okay, no, King Louis. Bonjour. Ça va?
Far from home, But rallied by their king, the English army forced a French surrender and put King Louis and his knights to flight. With the impromptu battle ending in resounding victory for the English, King Henry had secured his ancestral lands under the English crown.
It was very easy. King Louis was present. What a peasant he is, eh? Go back to Paris. Ooh. Louis VI of France. Louis VI was a beloved king of France. I don't know about that. Bright and valiant from a young age, he possessed a fierce sense of duty to the kingdom. Look at him, he's like super thick. He was just like, he had a fierce sense of duty to his stomach. Anyways, but his reign was marred by regular assaults from his own barons. Time and again they attacked his lands, and each time Louis defeated them, earning him the moniker of Louis the Fighter. After years of thwart de resistance, the nobles accepted Louis as king and united under him against the English invaders. Makes sense. In his later years, Louis indulged the pleasures of food and wine. See, I was talking about this. And despite his reputation as warrior king, he became known by another nickname, Louis the Fat. And you can see, look at his face. It's like two faces. He is still remembered fondly as a king who defeated the poor and pious and who, against the odds, united a country in turmoil. Yeah, it's okay, I don't know. I'm not a fan. Okay, let's have a look at the falconry and hawking. Oh.
Norman domination over England was marked by their imposing castles and new laws. But one passion of theirs also impacted the land: hunting. The Norman nobility, both men and women, shared a love of hunting with birds of prey. To preserve their hunting grounds, they took ownership of the land and outlawed hunting by commoners.
Of course.
Falcons hunt by flying to a great height, then dive-bombing their prey.
Dive-bombing.
They are kept hunting fit, using a lure, a pad of leather with bait attached. This prepared them for catching their prey, usually other birds such as rooks and pheasants.
Ooh, nice catch. Nom 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 nom.
While out hunting, a falcon might give chase to its prey far from the party. So, riders would follow them cross-country on horseback to witness the action. After a falcon had caught its prey, it was fed and would not fly again that day. This meant many birds had to be taken on a hunt to keep the nobility entertained.
Yeah, you can combine both, I guess.
Rather than falcons being carried on horseback, which would jostle them,
making more, you know.
They were transported on a frame called a cadge. Although falconry was a horseman's sport,
it kind of looks silly.
Hawking was enjoyed on foot. Hawks, unlike falcons, have broad wings and hunt by following their prey in straight flight, often low to the ground, through woodland.
Lovely, lovely wine. Have some more.
Hunting by sight, a falcon's vision is highly developed.
Post.
When not hunting, they were kept calm by putting on a leather hood. The darkness stopped them becoming overstimulated and restless. Lords of the sky, controlled by the lords of the land. Falcons and hawks were symbols of power and status. They were central to Norman identity.
Okay, was fun. Do we have more? Possession. Oh, nice. We finished possession. The next one is the anarchy. Mon Dieu, c'est anarchy. Oh, another one. Normandy, France.
After England defeated the French at the Battle of Bremule, Normandy was back in King Henry's hands. But 1 year later, his good fortune turned to tragedy.
Mon
In
Dieu, what is
1120,
happening?
his son and heir William Adelin died in a shipwreck.
What a peasant.
The future of Henry I's kingdom was in jeopardy.
Not enough sons, eh?
Henry desperately needed a new heir. With no legitimate sons left alive, he broke with tradition and chose his daughter, Matilda.
What?
Henry forced his barons
I
to
saw the
swear an
movie.
oath to accept Matilda as queen. But when the king died, they broke their promise.
Mon Dieu, assholes.
England would not be ruled by a woman. Matilda's cousin Stephen saw his chance and claimed the throne.
Even PH. As a Tower of London?
The crisis moved to the capital.
Is it?
At Westminster Abbey, Stephen was crowned king. But Matilda wanted what
Les
was
petits
hers.
Normandiens in France? Oui.
She was also lining up powerful supporters who would fight Stephen for her
It was
right to
a little
rule.
bit later.
Their conflict engulfed England in civil war. Fighting raged throughout the land. In 1141, everything focused on one of the kingdom's most strategic cities, Lincoln.
Lincoln! Yeah.
Matilda's
fellow
allies
American.
had commandeered the castle,
I mean, his grandpa.
but King Stephen was determined to take it back.
Ooh.
He besieged the castle. Stalemate.
This is actually quite nice. With the animation.
As dawn broke on February the 2nd, everything was about to change.
Ooh.
Matilda's half-brother, Robert of Gloucester, raced to break
Look
the
at this, they have
siege.
cars and highway.
As Robert's forces
It's on the highway,
approached
but yeah.
Lincoln, Stephen's army turned away from the castle to face them. Robert could win Matilda the crown, but only if his army could win the day.
Ah, the Battle of Lincoln is over. So yeah, by the way, yeah, the Normandy is like in France. But it was of course occupied by the Germans and during the Second World War. So yeah. So the Allies were pretty much kicking ass of the Nazis. Let me just use my phone real quick. I need to make a call. 1 second. 1 second.
What are you doing?
I wouldn't say I'm on Team Nazi, but yeah. I mean, yeah. That was the case then, so. Here's the Battle of Lincoln. Lincolnshire.
Robert of Gloucester's forces approached Lincoln. Their task, to liberate the castle from King Stephen's siege. While behind Lincoln's walls, troops loyal to Matilda held the castle for the Empress.
So, who are we now?
First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army.
So, we are fighting for Matilda, right? I got kinda confused right now. Set up an ambush. Hey! Wait a minute, phone. Want some ice cream? Okay, finished. Let's go. Let's have an ambush. Let's drink something. So what do we have to do? Defeat the besieging forces. Set up an ambush. Move all units to the ambush site in the still forest. It's and then there in a forest some trees only. Set all units to stand ground. I never thought about it, but sure, you have friends that have grandparents that were Nazis, but how do the Germans go about that nowadays? Not friends, like my grandfathers. They're military heroes or bad people. It pretty much depends on what they were doing during the time. So you have like the normal military people, like, you know, the Wehrmacht, which are just the army, which is just, you know, people just fighting for the country and doing their duty. And of course you have the Nazis, like the SS, and those were the assholes, you know, killing civilians, also German civilians, by the way, not only like the Jews and like foreigners, French, Polish and stuff, but they're also like killing German civilians. So yeah, I think it pretty much depends on what your, you know, grandparents were doing during that time, which branch of the regime they were in, pretty much.
Robert's men concealed themselves in a sheltered grove and lay in wait for the enemy.
But they're not like bad people or something. I mean, that was like in the beginning, or like in the 50s maybe. Because people were trying to, you know, to avoid any commentary like dealing with that era. But nowadays, I think it's kind of... We can have a major discussion in regard to that. So, anyways, let's please. Are they British, English? I have no idea. What are we? They're British. We are also British. Why are you British? And we are fighting in France and Normandy. I am like super confused right now. Yeah, no, like, if you were in the SS, you were like, I don't know, big asshole, pretty much.
Robert defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way.
They were like not, you know, you could not be like, you have to be extra spicy, to be honest, to join like the SS. So you knew what you were doing, pretty much. Most of them, I guess. It's like different if you were like in the Navy or something, like, you know, in a submarine, or like, you know, just in the army. Why do we have to go there? Uh oh. We messed up the ambush. Huh? You can see us. Underground garrison stuff. Okay. Eliminate assaults. Go. One last. Now, where do we go? The 92nd column. Is there another
more
one?
Of Stephen's reinforcements eliminated, Robert was steadily undermining the siege.
Is there another one? Oh, they are coming. I'm confused. You have to go there. So we are Robert. Are they coming? This is our ambush site. Let's stay here. Are we hidden? Where are they coming from? This direction, left, right. Hello. Hello. Psst. I hear something. Hey, they are. They are.
What wilt thou?
Let's go.
What wilt thou?
Kill this guy. Kill them. Kill them. Disengage. Oh no. No. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Like, that is so long, like, control of units. Like, microing.
Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege.
En garde, divise the siege. What do we do now? Reinforcements have
Continuing the push
arrived.
towards Lincoln,
Ooh.
Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard.
Not so large.
To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies.
Not so
He
big.
targeted the nearby market town.
Ooh. The market town. Okay. Ooh, so many. Okay, so this is the units we have. 81 units. 20 bowmen. Bende, bende. Allez, allez. Allez, allez. Allez. Go for the young woman. Oui, oui. Kill them. Kill the red one. Kill the red team. Ooh, that is not good. We have to destroy it. And now? Ah, we have to destroy everything. Ah, okay.
Matilda's
Reinforcements.
cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army.
This could be quite a very nice map. A mission.
With the market town in
for
ruins,
speedrunning, maybe.
King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle. Robert received
Okay.
word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him.
Where's Matilda?
But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded,
Uh-huh.
and the route was not without risk, even for the hardy Welshmen.
Rendez-vous with the Welsh ally. Oh, rendez-vous, mademoiselle. Ça va, hein? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Mouah. Rendez-vous. Do we go there or what do we do? Come on, move. Nice bridge. The water is actually looking okay for an RTS. On you. Attack.
Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers.
Oh, mon dieu, mon dieu, mon dieu. We need to help.
Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege.
Oh, nice. What ice cream do you eat? What do you have? Hey, asshole. Oh, mon dieu, mon dieu. Ah! Okay, get them. Kill them, oh no. Alors, dance. We got them. Hello.
Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege.
Huh? Let me control them. Lord Garcia? No idea. But injuries? I should stop eating ice cream. Trying to actually get my six-pack back. Because I got so fat. Because one reason is Corona. The other reason is like being too lazy. And not exercising. But yeah, like I'm avoiding any sweets these days. For past months. 4 or 5 months actually. Almost getting there. Almost getting there. Ice cream with cherries. Ah, okay. Actually more of a vanilla ice cream type. Like the basics. Vanilla and like strawberries. But yeah, nowadays. No, nothing sweet. Nothing sweet. Only honey actually. Pure honey. With some yogurt. Or yogurt with honey actually.
Robert's
The other way
forces
around.
spotted a large detachment
Okay.
of Stephen's soldiers guarding the
Mon Dieu.
castle gates.
They have these spearmen, they have a lot of the
If they
longbowmen.
hoped to liberate Lincoln, they would need to break the blockade and rout the army.
Okay, entry to Lincoln. Oui. Go here. Ambush. Laborg says Germans eat yogurt and muesli. Yep. Even though I prefer eating muesli with milk only. Like almond milk is quite nice. And you guys go on the People's March? Oh yeah. In the spring. It depends. This problem is... the problem are those pikemen. I want my path to get it back. And kill the archers. No. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess you watched Conan in Germany. A lovely show, right away. And yeah, we do that shit, you know? Maybe like not everyone, but for the most part, yes.
Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates.
It's
to the
also true with
castle
the elders just sitting on the bench and stamping your like passport or whatever. That's normal. Lincoln Landorensi, enter the Lincoln.
Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison.
Oh, we can now produce stuff.
They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift the siege, they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
What do we have? And you ruffled the head of boy. Sometimes. It depends. Clear the western camp, central eastern. Okay, we need to clear the camps. But can we have some unit? What do we have? We need to produce stuff. Can I get like economy going on? Yeah. Let's have a look what we have. Archers. We might need archers. Baba. We don't need any stone. Yeah, done some work, eh? Done some work, eh? Work. Happy the veteran. Ooh, nice. No, it's like, of course it's like, you know, but everything is like 100% true. I mean, it's a show after all. But yeah, for the most part. There's some crew behind his, you know, behind his act, actually. I messed up my controls. By the way, they really need to improve like the unit controls, because it's like so annoying. Like it's, you can compare it like to StarCraft. It does not respond as you want the units to respond to your commands. It's kind of annoying. Oh, they have so many units. Arbeiter. Huh? Get for the archers. What? You could cold and ice after cooking. Okay. It could be nice like in summer. Quite refreshing, I guess. Central camp destroyed. Here we have units. I need more of the archers.
Destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps.
Let's go. Can I have them fight? Do we have any? Let's get some upgrades. Only one barracks. Oh, buon appetito da Italia. There's one. Campaigns, right? Campaigns, like you have barracks in every corner of the map. You have to find them actually before doing something. I jump straight into online. There are only 4 campaigns right now. They're going to add new campaigns, I think, with time. So like you have Normans, you have, I think, Delhi, Mongols, and China. I'm waiting for the Holy Roman Empire. The German campaign. Okay, let's go. Why is it separated? Eastern camp. It's like the western camp. The camp we need to clear for the campaign, and those are optional. Lol. He's a British. Ta-da! Hello, how are you doing? Hello. We continue with the campaign. I'm confused because I thought I was French, but I'm English, fighting English. Other English. I dwell in France, so... Getting a bit confused. Oh, fucking hell, I lost my calf. I lost everyone. I lost everyone. That was stupid. That was very stupid. Why am I, what are we doing here? Hey, we don't have any wood. Why not? Wood? Ah boy. Ah boy. That's confusing, yeah. I guess that's European history. Confusing as fuck. And we're losing all the units. Spider-Man. Need more units. Need more units, boys. But I don't have resources. Okay. Haha! Now I can say hello properly too.
His army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
Where is it? There. Hello, my friend! Ah. Recycling the old videos. Like, we don't have why don't we have any wood, by the way? Oh, so what's going on? Come on, boys. Girls. Ladies. Come on. What's up, Ritz? How's it going? How's it going?
Yes. Yes.
Let's destroy the last camp. I lost all my calf. All of them. Yeah. That's actually that's some siege up there. The place is tank tactic. The response time of the units is a little bit annoying. A little bit. Test. That's a lot of units. Oh boy. Can we fight them? Come on, siege. We have mangonels. Come on. I mean, I have 10 workers on wood. What's going on here? Oh, mangonel. Ooh la la, mademoiselle. This is nice, mangonel. Ooh. They have mangonel too. Everyone too. Hit it. Destroy the mangonel. They're well on the wall. Please get my units. I have so many resources. I'm crossbowing. Come back. Move back, countrymen. Let's attack. It's British. Are we British? I don't know. It's confusing. Kill them, anyway.
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled.
Is it finished? Have we finished the mission?
King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men.
Ooh.
To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
I see. I see. There he is. There is the asshole. Oh, the cat. Oh my god, no. Asshole. King Stephen. King Stephen, please. Give me more. Oh, this stuff, folks. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we are losing everyone. Mon Dieu, what is happening? Is he still alive? What do they have? Man at arms? Manga now. Horseman. Big mango, yep. Lost everyone. Very nice, very nice. I lost all my units. And the Welsh, they don't look at the Welsh, as always, just being lazy, doing nothing. Is this commit? Come on. Who's King Stephen? No idea. He's an asshole. I didn't got enough to know. He's like opposing the Queen. So we're gonna kick his ass. Vive la France. Jawohl, jawohl, strong, eh? I hope they add the production line information to the game, because you just don't know what you're producing right now. You don't have any kind of input in this regard. What should we do? I don't know. What the German peasant, German baron, eh? Nein! Le jette là-bas. Spider-Man, ja. Spider-Man. Okay, King Stephen. Let's get some units. Spirit. I have a spirit. Off to bed. Have a good night. Have a good night, Ritz. Bololo for you. Bololo! Thank you for coming by. I'm gonna kick Steven's ass with the spearman. I think you go. I think this is enough. Thank you. Spider-Man. Let's go. Let's kill Stephen. No idea. Oh, we're gonna kill Stephen. Look at this. Look at the peasant. He calls himself a king, but he's a king no more. See ya.
Matilda's men closed in and finally.
Ah, yeah, we're fighting for Matilda, right? Huh? Hello?
Matilda's forces had won the battle at Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not
Matilda
over
looks
yet.
kinda manly, eh? Victory, victory. It is some chocolate. Chocolate. A new video. Trebuchet. Oh, trebuchet. Let's go.
A counterweight trebuchet was the king of all siege engines. A catapult capable of smashing down castle walls from great distances.
Ay, ay, ay.
At Warwick Castle in England, they've built a replica, one of the largest in the world.
Okay.
Originating in 7th century China, by the 13th century, trebuchets had evolved into devastatingly powerful weapons.
Ay, ay, ay,
Such a
ay.
simple design, but so effective.
It has several key
It's simple.
features. A pivoted arm with a weight at one end, and a sling to hold the projectile at the other. To prime, the 6-ton
simple,
weight
though.
is raised using tread wheels.
So this is one of the wheels, one of two that's attached to an axle, which would lift the counterweight, weighing 6 tons. It's based on muscle power alone. What's essential about launching a projectile as far as possible is making sure that this end of the arm is moving as fast as possible. So once that weight drops, it really sends this point of the arm moving at its highest velocity.
This was done by positioning the pivot close to the counterweight and by launching the projectile from a sling. When released, the sling whips round, vastly increasing the launch speed. Trebuchets were carefully aimed, like modern guns.
In order to
Guns?
weaken the castle walls or even breach them, you
Come on.
had to make sure that the projectiles hit the same spot every single time.
For each projectile to follow the same trajectory, they all had to be the same weight and shape. To achieve this, masons used a gauge.
Now I'm going to load this projectile into the sling. Oh, this one must weigh about 25 kilograms, but some projectiles can get up to 150 kilograms. That's the weight of 2 men.
One American.
Trebuchets were also used to throw burning tar,
She's, I
beehives,
guess, like
even dead bodies.
India or like has
Anything to
Indian
cause
ancestry.
maximum distress to the enemy.
It's normal in England. So
Do you hear that whoosh?
It was the counterweight trebuchet's lethal
the
combination
history
of power and
of
accuracy
conquest.
that made it the ultimate
Oh, yeah, yeah.
medieval siege weapon.
I wonder, could you just like use your enemy's hats, put them inside, and just? I think they done that, right? Just put some hats of the enemy into the trebuchet and just launch it at the enemy castle. Could be a lot of fun. Page from the history, the Empress flight. In the deep winter of 1142, the Empress Matilda, great movie by the way, facing capture by her rival King Stephen, okay, was forced to make a daring flight from the tower of Oxford Castle. On the so we are in Britain now. Okay. On the cover of night, she descended the tower walls by a rope. Okay, aided by a few loyal soldiers. Finding the gaps in Stephen's dwindling siege forces, the group fled unseen with Matilda wearing white for cover against the snow. It's confusing. Crossing the frozen river Tam, Matilda then trudged miles through the heavy snow before finding refuge at her stronghold of Wallingford. Shortly after her escape, she slipped away to her court at Rouen, where she was free to plan the next phase of her challenge for England's throne. So we are now moving from England, from France, Normandy, to England? I need more wine. I'm confused. Den custom. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. So 1141. What's the next mission?
Victory over King Stephen at Lincoln gave Matilda
Oh.
upper hand in her fight for the English crown. But in the years
So we're
that
in England all
followed,
the time. Okay.
fragile loyalties shifted, and under threat of capture, Matilda was forced to retreat. As her holdings in England came under attack from the king's army, it fell to her son Henry to keep Matilda's claim to the throne
Another Henry?
alive.
They were very, very creative in picking the name for the children. Always Henry or I know William or Louis or Hans. The siege of Wallingford, Matilda and Stephen's battle for the crown would all come down to Wallingford. If Matilda's army could hold the castle, she could restore her claim to the throne. But I thought we killed Stephen in last mission. A little bit confusing.
Inside the strong stone walls of the castle at Wallingford, Matilda's men held firm against a brutal siege by forces loyal to King Stephen. King Stephen's army had constructed a fortified perimeter outside the castle,
Okay.
trapping Matilda's men inside. However, reinforcements were on the way from Matilda's son Henry. Her forces needed to hold the walls until they arrived.
Okay. Here's the production line. 4831. We don't need any stone. Okay. What's up with food? 8. Where's food there? Archers. 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 I can put on him. Okay. Who is this? Who is this peasant? Come on, get some stuff for me. Wee wee. What's this? Okay. Reinforcements arriving soon. 9 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, actually, let's get the upgrade first. They don't have a trebuchet yet. I bet they will attack with trebuchet. Destroy the English outpost. Defend Wallingford. English outpost. Units.
Hoping to claim Wallingford, King Stephen's siege forces launched a renewed attack on the castle.
Let's get some. What do they have? Ah. You do. Okay, that's not good. Sir, asshole Stephen. Do we need to destroy the English outpost? Do we need to do it now, or we're waiting for the reinforcements? Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Let's let's get some siege weaponry. Army men. Archermen.
What needeth
What are they not working on the fields?
Off to the Felders.
What is this? The King's Palace? Villagers count. Ah, this is a monument. I see. I see.
See thee to worker. It will have that yare to done some worker.
No wood. Niet more wood.
I'm seeing
A little bit fire. Let's get some upgrades.
Arita. What needed
No wood, no wood. Come on, 50 wood.
It will build that for thee.
No gold. Where's the upgrade? Do we have gold?
See thee
Oui.
to work.
Matilda's forces repelled the attack and held the castle,
Oh mon dieu, mon dieu, mon
hoping
dieu.
to crack the mighty stone walls of Wallingford.
Aïe, aïe,
King
aïe.
Stephen's forces launched another attack.
No, no, no. Steven, don't do it.
What needed they on done.
Mon dieu. Mon dieu, mon dieu, mon dieu, there's a tower. Kill it, kill it. Oh, they're like all on my wall. Running. We need more wood. Wood production is shit right now. With them. Should not destroy the camps. If we go and destroy the camp, there's some gold in the camp.
Matilda's forces held firm against the attack,
Let's send the
cutting
cavalry.
down the enemy soldiers.
Let's send the cavalry. Some more. Do we have the blacksmith?
See thee to work.
There. Let's count. Voilà. What do they have here? Do they cost
Yare to done some work.
gold? Let's actually get some more gold. Let's go back, because the spearmen are coming. Ooh. Come on. Leave it fire. Ah. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Let's go French one. No wood. Thanks, bro. Yeah. I wonder, actually, if the production is slower in the campaign compared to multiplayer. I wanted mangonels actually. The mangonels spring out. Let's get those. 3 minutes under the reinforcement. Let's go. Shall we go? Going after the defense. Okay, give me some more of my stuff.
What needed they
Japato,
on
Japato.
Ferende Sue ahead. Wood is notable material.
It takes like ages to get some wood. Ooh, what's coming there? Ay, ay, ay. Aye, 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 aye. Mon Dieu, mon Dieu, mon Dieu. I'm not a fan of the controls. I'm not a fan of the controls. Give me all these, give me everything you have. Again, wood is a problem. Wood is a really big problem right now. I think we need the upgrades.
Matilda's forces received word that Henry's troops were getting closer to Wallingford. Soon the
Henry.
combined numbers of the two armies could tip the scales in their favor.
Okay. Let's destroy these encampments. What do we have to do? Hungrymen. Get the upgrades. Hästet kommit. Ay. How do we destroy the settlement? Uh-oh.
At last,
Henry's
Henry's
there.
reinforcements approached Wallingford. United under Matilda's banner, the two armies were ready to engage Stephen's forces.
Yeah, the two armies are stuck. Where's Henry? Ooh. Look at this. Go here. So how can you destroy the outposts? Do you destroy the buildings? Tents? Hey! Mon Dieu! Fuck man. What's this? Okay. Upgrade. We need like more production buildings actually. So bad. Very bad. Oh, it's okay. I think I can just push. Yeah. Angry man. Oh mon Dieu. This is a big. Just spark them. Ay. Actually, let's get manganose. Ay. Mon Dieu, I don't have any bowmen. Spearmen. Come on. Kill them. Ouch! It is so strong. There's so many. Kill him. Actually, go back. Para. Let's go. Quattro costa. Still alive. One guy alive. Okay. Start again.
Yare to done some work.
Okay. We spare one. And some mangonel. Ooh. There is one. Those archers.
Henry and Matilda's forces struck out at the besieging army, weakening the enemy's hold on Wallingford's perimeter.
There's another one. Ooh, and there's an some time for a mangonel action. Commander. Ooh, what are they doing? I'm gonna use the mangonel. Okay, safe. Safe. Mangonel, I need more mangonel. More mangonel, more spearman too. What? We cannot use the crit button.
The enemy line wavered as Matilda's forces cut down the besieging army, clearing another section of the blockade.
Oh, just the mangonel. Spearman not. Boom. Ooh, come on. The mangonels. Is the mouse? Oh! We lost the cap. Lovely. We're being attacked. Attack. What's going on? Why do you attack me? Spider-Man. The Spider-Man. So he's outpost and okay. Ah, it's okay. I can still use it. Comprende. Spider-Man. Defend the bowling fort. So we need like everything. Is this everything you can manage to send against your king? Yeah? Everything you present. Angry man, Spider-Man. Kill this guy. This one in particular. Burn everything down. Kill him. Ooh, look at this asshole.
Matilda's forces overwhelmed the enemy and cleared the castle's perimeter.
Easy peasy. Defeat the final attack wave. Ooh. Okay. Let's do that. Within. Is this his last wave? Lol. Spider-Man, let's actually have the bowman inside. Oh, the Spider-Man. Ding. You're always shitty. Oh,
King Stephen's
that was
forces
stupid.
breached the wall and pushed into Wallingford. Matilda's men needed to repel the enemy before the castle fell, and their
Where's the
cause was
castle?
lost.
Is this the castle? Ah, oui. Oh, mon Dieu, we're losing. We're losing the spearmen. Yeah. Where are my units? Okay. Spearmen. Feste. Spider-Man! Oh. Stop destroying my buildings. Ooh. Is this a final push? Do they have siege? Oh my god. There are, I saw Spider-Man here. Spider-Man. Archerman, Spider-Man. Get rid of the cavalry. Aha, the manganese from the back. Just destroying everyone. Come on. Spider-Man. Oh. We won? No. Are there more of the English coming now? Is this the victory?
The
Hooray!
joint forces of Matilda and Henry had thwarted King Stephen's siege of the strategic castle at Wallingford. After over a decade of conflict, Matilda's claim to the throne was still alive.
You're welcome, Matilda. The victory, siege of Wallingford. Matilda's victory at Wallingford forced King Stephen to relent. Although she would not be queen, her heir would continue her legacy as future monarch of England. There's no new video, right? Anarchy. Trebuchet, no. Only the page from the history. The Angevin Empire. When King Stephen died, Matilda's son, Henry, ascended the throne of England. He became the first king to rule over what is known as the Angevin Empire. And he was an active and ambitious ruler, determined to expand and protect the right of his empire. He personally traveled the extent of his lands, making deals, crushing rebellions, and annexing new territory. Henry acted so swiftly and with such audacity that the King of France described him as seeming rather to fly than to go by horse or ship. That's a good compliment, I think. But just as near ancestors had struggled to maintain the power, so the Angevin kings would rule for only 1 to more generations. Only 1 to more, eh? The empire fractured, once again leading England to war. It's not bad. War is always good. At least for the economy. So we got everything right. No new video. The next one is rebellion. Oh, rebellion is the last part of the Norman campaign. Let's have a look. Ooh. That's Wallingford.
At
The castle.
Wallingford, in the shadow of the castle, Matilda's faction, commanded by her son Henry, proved it was still willing to fight King Stephen for the crown. But after 15 years of conflict, both sides had had enough. So, they made a deal.
Oha.
Matilda would surrender her claim to the throne on condition that when Stephen died, her eldest living son Henry would succeed him. A year later, he was crowned King Henry II and proceeded to grow the kingdom into the mighty Angevin Empire. But, once again, what the king had spent his life building, his own children were destined to destroy.
It's always the same.
King Henry II had 4 surviving legitimate sons, and he planned to divide up his kingdom between them. But they fought bitterly for dominance. Against the odds, Henry's youngest son John became king. But King John was deeply unpopular. He lost huge swathes of the Angevin Empire gained by his father, then failed to reclaim them in expensive battles. Paid for by taxing his subjects. Eventually, England's barons could take it no more. They forced John to agree to a charter that restricted his power. The Magna Carta. But he went against his word. Furious, they rebelled, inviting Prince Louis of France to invade England. In 1216,
big step.
Louis sailed to Dover.
It's a nice house. Like,
and
if you live there,
set his
it's so
sights on
nice.
taking this,
And windy.
Dover Castle.
Ooh, over Dover.
Held by forces loyal to King John, it was commanded by Hubert de Burgh. He described the castle as the key to England. He was right. If it fell to the French, so would the kingdom.
Aha. The Siege of Dover. I see, I see. The Siege of Dover. King John had angered the English barons. In full revolt, they invited the French to invade, Jesus Christ, and take advantage of his weakness. One key fortification stood in their way, the castle of Dover. I see. 1217. Are we attacking?
Asked to invade by the rebel barons, Prince Louis's French army launched an assault on the castle at Dover. Opening a crack in the outer defences, the invading forces charged the castle walls. The garrison at Dover would meet the French with clenched fists and an iron will. Dover could not fall. Commander Hubert de Burgh rallied his men to hold back the French and defend the castle.
Okay. Hold off the French siege. But we have French. Why do we have to hold the siege? Oh, so many. Can we like build some stuff? Do we have any... Oh, those are the cliffs. There is a cliff over there. Huh? Can we get like a boat or something? Or do we just like do nothing? I think do nothing, eh? Can we build stuff? What do we have here? Who is this? A monk. Let's get some longbowmen. There's another one. Longbowmen. Longbowmen, and maybe... Eh? No. Wow, we need maybe some upgrade for the spearmen. Get some spearmen too. Who is attacking? Adieu. The big attack. Kill them! Oh, they have the batterie. Ah, mon dieu, mon dieu. Kill them, kill them. Spermen, spermen. Give me more the spermen. Okay, there was a first.
While the castle's garrison thwarted the first French attack and prepared for a second, a new resistance force was building in the English countryside.
Disrupt the French forces with Willikin.
A skilled bowman and fierce patriot, known as Willikin of the Weald, began to muster a resistance to the French invasion. Determined to keep the crown in King John's hands, Willikin would rally every available archer to the cause.
How can we do that? There's a market. Is there not a market? Oh, here, yeah. Does it seem? What do we have here? Place punks, arrow volley, movement. Okay. Optional produce additional traders. Okay. Traders? No. Trade traders. Hold the sieges of the French forces with Willikin. Use Willikin to gather longbowmen from Dover town. Where is he? Yeah. We go back there. Oh, I think we just have to meet them, right? I think we cannot do anything there. So just continue building bowmen, I think.
Hitlock as God.
Let's get the upgrade. We have a business. We have a business, mate. Oh, do we collect them?
Steppeth to it, Arwayman.
The gentleman. Will you join me, my forces, no? Huh?
Yes.
Use
With
William
his
to get a
bowmen
lumberman.
assembled, Willikin planned to ambush the French siege engines on their way to the enemy camp.
What day did we on?
Huh?
Dresset jou heriende hestes nu.
How? What a longbowman, yeah. Let's do something. Hello? Hello? How does it work? How do I get there? The units. Eh? Okay. Wrong town. Okay, nice. Heh. Lol. Never mind. Roger, alles Roger. Let's go. We might need more wood. More wood. Can we get more wood? Do we have any production? No. Nothing. Nothing. We need more wood. Okay, we have the traders. Let's try to get some bowmen. Bowmen. You can trade, right? We have gold. Anyway.
See they to work.
See they work. Work. Arbeit. Let's put this. Some upgrades for the units. Should be fine. Nice. That's cool. Ambush from siege, French siege weapons to weaken attack. Use Willikin to get a longbowman from nearby villages. Okay. So now we can gather them. Okay. Strange. No, no. Can I? Hey? Anyways, let's get more units. Not enough resources for armor plan. Chapato, chapato. Wapato, wapato. Go. Do we need? Yeah, some units. Get a priest. Get the legion. Ambush French weapon. Prepare for second attack. 50. 5 minutes, not 50. I do attack the French. This is going okay. Wait a minute. Those guys. Go ahead. Este. Oh, nice. Strong enough. Oh, next attack coming. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to the attack. We have no gold. No wood. Yeah. Arms? They don't need wood. Let's go.
Some French reinforcements made it to their siege camp,
Oh, mon dieu.
adding more numbers to their next attack on the castle.
Kill him. Oh, nice jump. Nice jump. How many do we have to kill? They have a lot of men-at-arms. Horsemen. Kill them. All of them. This guy too. Hello, Nakama. He's killing the Frenchmen. As always, the French hating the French. Nothing new in the history. Okay, so what can we do here? Can we do something? Ambush French siege weapons to weaken attacks. We are. This job done. Just maybe stay here with him. His attack is coming. 250. 250 for the attack. Ah. There's a monk. Can heal. Can I have only one monk? No, we don't have any gold, that's why. Market? Yeah. Sell this down. Get some monks. Too expensive. Ambush French siege weapons to kill them all. Maybe we cannot ambush the French. They're here in the camp. Increase the network of castle attack speed. Is it an upgrade? Ooh, wait a minute, should we attack? Can we build castles? A keep. 1000 stone. I see. I see.
Cease to Hestes. Delphing to do.
What you need to do? Dresset jou.
What you need to do?
Attend it, Tulked. Otridende nu. Yarway Shetton. Yes, steppeth to it, Arway men.
The French are coming in 50 seconds. Let's maybe try to get more stone. There should be clips. Just be clips. Maybe one here. Not very nice. He's healing. Very nice, very nice. Can stay here. Waiting for more of these siege weapons. Get more unit. Get more unit. Oops, that. Oh, Spearman, get some upgrade maybe. Oui. See to worker. 1000 stone. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we don't have any stone left. Oh, that's not good. We need to buy stone. Huh?
The French launched a renewed attack on the castle. But thanks to Willikin's ambush force, the enemy had been greatly weakened.
Hello. No. Not enough. Gold. Spider-Man. 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 Come on. Who is idling? Why are you idling? Easy keep. Aye. Oh, we need the Longoman on the other side. Very much. They're inside the blood castle. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. We have any stone? Mind you, we have no stone. There is no stone on the map. Ay. Oof. So they have 4 siege attacks. The other one is 8 minutes.
With Willikin's archers weakening the siege from outside the castle, the garrison at Dover repelled the French attack. Willikin ordered his archers to resume their strikes on the French reinforcements.
Alright, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. You takes left. Best spare. I don't have any stone left. That is a little bit annoying. We did the cliffs. We cannot just get the cliffs. Oh wait a minute. Can I ambush them? Oh, who's this? Oh, I triggered them. Nice. Hello. Hello, fellow Englishmen. He'll join us. What's up with this guy?
Willikin's resistance force continued to grow, adding more skilled men to its ranks.
Okay. Except this guy, because he doesn't care. I would like to add another keep, to be honest. Can we get 1000? Just some more. Come on. Yeah. Spider-Man. So another ambush. Spider-Man, ambush. Ambush the siege weapon. That military medieval tank. Yeah, let's get them. Worka. Oh, we are maxed out. I see. I see. He's a French. Destroys a weapon. Monk, come on. Okay. Oh, there's another one coming. Another siege weapon. Sperman. It seems we have enough unit. Fair enough. SS. Careful. This was a siege weapon, and 5 minutes left. Next attack. Inte hold det där. Oj. Okay. Ah, we lost the millions. Mind you, they're going the other side. They are going to the other side. What an asshole. Oh. We maxed out. They are just waiting, doing nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Move it. Move. And you're coming. French are coming. Are they moving here? Come on. Okay, they're slow. They are actually quite slow, so we should just able to kill them.
Willikin spotted a group of English fighters engaged in battle with the enemy and rushed to their aid.
Oui. Rush to the aid. Kill them. Will they join us? Should join us, right? No? Ah, because we don't have any capacity. That's right. No capacity left. Where are my units? No, go back. Boa, easy boom. Can we get like any upgrades? Arms, okay. Get this maybe? Anything else? Okay, so here. Good job. The upgrade. Healing rate, 500 gold. Let's sell it. It's like food, we have so much. Maybe can I just hold shift? Nope. Köpet. Nice. Hooray! 2 minutes. Can we speed up? Thing is, I have everything. Remove this, remove that. 300 stone. We might need 300 stone, eh? Upgrade the castle. Same here. Let's sell this. There's some food. Not enough. Ah, stone. Mind you, eat. We need 300 stone, eh? 300. One more. Come on. Get out. Let's stay here. Come on, French, attack. I'll wait for 1 minute. Can check my emails. Oh, what is this? Long email. Okay. Very long email, let's read it later, because this is like a lot of stuff. And of course... advertisement. Anyways, so, are the French coming? 30 seconds. Hello, countrymen. Are you coming? Manage. But this tower keeps going on. Huh? Archers gain +2 tile attack range. Wait a minute. That sounds quite nice. What's this? Increase the movement speed of siege engines. Oh no. There's a French coming. Come on, countrymen, take me, eh?
Decimated the French reinforcements. But undeterred, the French mustered what troops they could and launched another attack on the castle.
They can do that. They'll get their ass kicked. They're not taking this side. Okay. It's got a misplaced sticky. Ah, look at this, we're doing fine. No problemo. Oui, oui. Bonjour, Hollanders. Ouais. Ah ouais, ouais. Okay, this map is definitely not a good one for speedrunning. Too much wait time. So we need to wait for the last one. Yeah.
The hardy English garrison held fast, refusing to let the castle fall to the French invaders. Willikin rallied his archers to continue strikes on the weakening French.
Oh. Important. Siege weaponry, meat ambush. Let's go up again. It's for me a little bit too much or too long wait times. Wait periods in this mission. Instead of like 8 minutes, be like maybe 5 minutes per round per attack. 8 seems kinda long. Especially because the attacks are not very strong. So you don't need time to rebuild because you have nothing to rebuild pretty much.
Boom to heal.
Boom to heal, boom to heal. Boom boom. Angry men. Increase movement speed of siege engines. Now just get some upgrades. Because we can. Angry men. No. Walking, maybe. Oh, priest. Very good. Need to be careful of the priest. Just have him in the back. We just leave them with him. Ah, he's getting up close. Right. Oh, there is stone. Okay. I missed it. There is some stone, but we are fine. We are fine. That was a reach weapon. Very nice. Oh, they're going here. Okay.
Yes, Hestes cometh our way.
Kill them and then move down. Here we go.
Hestes cometh our way, men.
He's a French. Very good. Destroy the siege weapon.
Hestes and all bowmen.
This is the last one going up. Yep. And go back.
Ende Hestes nu.
Go back. Go back. Yeah.
Voliende Hestes.
Yeah. I mean, just need to wait.
Dresse Chiere
Don't do
Hestes.
much. Just waiting for the final attack. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Then doing just the final upgrade, and that's it. What's this? Can have those.
Din Hester.
Finesta.
Intendeth
Attended, pendente. Come on, move.
Tid dwindle.
I see other Englishmen here. Oui, they're still here.
Glidande ne hurtus known. What wilt thou? Sure the bed. Hestes cometh our way, men. Up men ferret our way, men. Hestes and on. I'll sweep.
Must they?
Yes.
Oh, I hate those missions where you have to wait. And you cannot do nothing. Just wait for the siege. I mean, we could attack them. Shall we? Just move out. No, it's okay. They will come. We have the advantage. We can never look at the cliff of the rover, right? Rover, not rover. Different place. Hidden. It's a siege weapon because the next coming. The next out. Yep.
Hestes cometh our way, men. Dresset thou our way, men. Yes, steppeth to it our way, men.
Some music.
Dresset thou our way, men. Hestes and shoot their heads.
Ah,
What shall each sped from? Hestes comes. And standeth, Sperriman. And Schrieden.
the standing Spiderman.
Hestes come and sweep them. Yes,
Nice.
Hestes cometh our way, men. At the end, the Hestes do.
Cannot build anything.
Bow Yahweh Shetan.
Come on. Okay, the last siege weapon. And then hopefully the last attack, and then we are finished off with the mission. Alright. Oh, what's up with them on? Don't mind your heal. Okay. That's a nice range, by the way, with the upgrade. Not bad. 2 minutes. Cheers. Come on. Destroy the last siege weapon. Come on, countryman, attack. Come on, attack my castle, huh? I have 3 castles. Enemy reinforcements level for next attack 0. Balance. 126. Looks like all the upgrades. Let's have a look at the houses. They're not moving. Why they're not moving? Yeah, true. Chickens are not moving. Fake chickens. Come on. Last step in 45 seconds. We don't have nothing here. No. Some infantry units, one battering ram. We have only one. Peasant. Yeah, come on. You are so silly. Standen Spider-Man. Oh, finally. The French are attacking Dover Castle.
The combined grit of the English garrison and Willikin's surprise attacks ensured that Dover hadn't fallen yet. Now the English prepared to repel
going
the
to fall.
final French assault.
Come on. Countrymen, attack me. Ooh, takes left some artillery. Okay, mangonels. Aha! Dun. Let's do some stuff. Countrymen, Spider-Man. They are going back home. Oh, they are on the walls. That's not nice. Where the boucher? Mangonella. It's for the French. Quite easy. The final attack. We got the feather on this one. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, they're coming. On the walls. Hello, Bridgeport. How are you doing? Welcome. We just kicking ace. The French. The countrymen, eh? Hello. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Mouah. I must say it is a very boring mission. There's so much breakdown, huh? Tournaments. Ah, hi. New name? Why do we have a new name? The old one was so better. There was, you know, there was romance in it.
The tenacity of Hubert de Burgh's loyal soldiers
It was reborn.
forced Prince
Cheers.
Louis and the rebel barons to abandon their siege at Dover.
Ah, peasant.
And thanks to
Run
the
away.
efforts of Willikin's fearless archers, England remained in King
They're
John's
missing a lot,
hands.
those crossbowmen and longbowmen. Ta-da. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Some good old, not good old, but yeah, good old RTS and new game of Age of Empires 4. And there's like no new videos. No new video. Why do we don't have any new video? Eh? Peasants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a very nice compliment. Really? You had COVID? Oh, fucking hell. Good that you recovered. It's very nice being on COVID. It was so bad. Ah, sacre bleu. Sacre bleu. Oh, okay. But I hope you're fine now and you don't have any or won't have any like long COVID symptoms or whatever complications. So let me just read the lovely text here. The key to England. Rising high above Dover, the White Cliffs, stands one of England's largest castles. First built by William the Conqueror to prevent another invasion, it defended England for centuries. Every part of its construction, from its soaring watchtowers, its overhanging firing platform, its reinforced keep, deep ditches and concentric walls, was designed to impress, impose, and stand strong. Like myself. But in 1216, Dover held back to the French siege due to more than just its construction. The castle's commander, me, inspired a die-hard English resistance in the face of a full French invasion. Unlucky. His men defended their fortress and their king with unwavering determination. The book described the castle as the key to England, and thanks to its design and the tenacity of its garrison, it remained firmly locked. I have some brain damage or lack of oxygen. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I wish you the very best recovery and quick recovery. Oh yeah, it's been a long time. I actually had like a break, and of course, because of your condition. Fucking hell. So you got vaccinated and then you got COVID, or you had no chance to get vaccinated? Did you have a lace? Yeah, they're not just few of them, just few of them. Like I pretty much recycled my old ones. I was not vaccinated. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Let's have a look at the next mission. Continue.
In the year prior to the defense of Dover, King John's
Maybe have
defiance of
cigarette.
the Magna Carta had mired England in a rebellion known as the First Barons' War. Across England, barons broke ties with the crown and seized important cities, including Rochester. With his reign under threat, John
But
deployed
in French, I
his
need my
forces to
cigarette. I need
retake
my
Rochester
cigarette, and I need
and
my
capture the
red wine.
traitors.
It is necessary. Yeah, it was released last week? Yeah, last week Thursday. So it's a new game, and I'm gonna play it a lot because I was missing, I wanted to play more ATS, but there was nothing there. Age of Empires 2 was kind of boring because like too many ships to learn and stuff. And StarCraft 2, yeah, played too many matches in StarCraft 2, and I'm like not enjoying the game anymore, to be honest, because it changed so much. So yeah, Age 4. The campaign is quite nice. There's like a lot of videos and like short documentaries about medieval times, which is kind of nice. You can actually learn something when playing. It's quite cool, and the game itself also is quite nice. So it needs some patches, of course, but yeah, it's quite nice. I enjoy playing it. So the castle at Rochester had fallen to the rebel control. Oh mon dieu. King John had to lay siege against his own barons. The Total War game you played looked fun and okay. We made Troy. With the Greeks. With this guy. Wait a minute, no.
King John's men arrived at the outskirts of Rochester, set to retake the castle and drive out the rebel barons within. But Rochester was a formidable fortress that protected the route to London, and the rebel barons were prepared to lay down their lives to hold it.
You mean this guy, hey? Hey? Want some ice cream? Look at his legs. No? That's worse than COVID. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I will put your head on the baguette.
Before King John's men could hope to
You can leave
retake
now.
the castle, they would need to reinforce their position by capturing the
If
village
you're being
of
like that,
Chatham.
you can leave now. Secret side? What's going on here? Capture. Listen. Is it me? Or it's a scout. Used to be a scout. It's dead now. Kill them. Rebels. These are rebels. Whatever. Okay. And dismissed, yeah. We're put in the dungeons. With a baguette in your ass.
The king's
Enjoy.
men secured Chatham and began
Oh, nice.
preparing for an arduous siege.
Ooh. Destroy Rochester
Rochester's
Keep. Ooh.
was protected by strong stone walls.
That's the
The
keep.
king's army would
Is
need
it
mighty
snow?
siege weapons to break through.
It looks like snow. Oh, that's a big castle. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Wait, this will be fun. This will be a lot of to do. Let's off. Let's bit stuff. What do we have? 2 on stuff. We didn't start. Where's gold? Gold. There in the back. Ay, what are we doing? And then there.
See to Hestes. Delphing to
We
do.
go. Can I wood? Okay. That's a big castle, yeah. We need to destroy it. So I'm kind of confused. Sometimes we are French in this campaign, sometimes we are English again. Secret site. What do we do with the secret site?
See they to worker. Rita,
Waka.
worker. Build end day that Rita new.
The big castle. Okay.
God sweet.
We need to fix that. It's not good. Yeah. We need.
What needeth they undone? It shall
We need
build
more
it that
food.
for they.
Oh, there's one. Aww. With a monk. I think with a monk we
What needeth
can take this side, right? Take this side and get some additional gold. Oh, there's water. Can we build ships? Can we actually build ships and like attack from the back? Can we do it? Nope, not for the campaign. It's not available for the campaign, okay?
See they to worker.
King John's forces were
That's all.
struck by a
That's all.
raiding group of rebels sallying from the castle.
They are attacking us! Mon Dieu. Go back. Mon Dieu. SO is attacking us.
See they to worker.
Back to work. Back to work. Need to build more stuff. Siege. Look. Alright, but have fun. I'm gonna look and try to get some sleep before doctor appointment. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope everything will be fine for you. Nice to have you here. And actually, we'll call it a day because I have some stuff to do for the university, and I'm also like super tired and hungry. So, I think we're just gonna save the game and actually do something. Do some reading and writing and stuff. Need to eat something. Tomorrow is a day off because I have university until 10 PM. So, all day of work and stuff to do. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Good luck to you. Good recovery. I hope everything will be fine. Adios. And yeah, we'll be back in 2 days. So on Thursday for me. Possibly it's, I think Thursday. It's like late Wednesday for you. Anyways, have a good one. Take care. Welcome to my new castle. Look at this. A new castle. 5 a.m. now. For me, it's 6 p.m. on Tuesday. So, anyways, I will eat something and do some reading and writing and stuff. Hey, work to do. Anyways, have a good one. Nice to have you here. Yeah, take some beer, drink some beer, and take my horse for your visit to the doctors tomorrow. Yeah. Adieu, au revoir, and hopefully see you in 2 days. Bye bye. Have a good one. Good night. Au revoir. Salut. Harry sucks.